let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, Lonnie, you thought it was gonna be that easy. You exposed Kristen for playing as Susan. You busted her. You talked to her, convinced her, look, I already know you playing as Susan. We know you Kristen. You done committed some crimes. You done got yourself in more trouble than you was worth. You wanted to protect Brady from Chloe. The game is up. The gig is up. Come with me. Let me arrest you. Go on head back to prison. Go on back to prison. Do your time and serve your time. Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Lonnie? We already knew. We haven't saw Chloe yet since she closed that trunk on her. So we already know in the back of our minds, Kristen always have a backup plan. No matter how crazy Kristen is, Kristen always have something in her back pocket that she can always play for a later game. Chloe is basically her getaway, basically excuse the crime she committed and the crime of love and screaming for her husband. Excuse that. If y'all want Chloe, basically y'all gonna excuse my crimes and excuse what I did. Hopefully, Trash won't fall for that, and she give Kristen additional added time to her time that she was supposed to be serving but haven't served. So hopefully Trash won't fall for that. But then again, when it comes to Trash, I wouldn't be surprised nor shocked as Kristen get away yet again with more crimes, almost killing people, then put Poe Kate in a coma. I would say Poe Chloe, but it still falls under the category of I don't feel sorry for Chloe that much. I love Chloe dearly, but I don't feel too sorry for Chloe because she kind of put herself into this mess when she went running behind a married man and she started catching feelings and started developing feelings for somebody that she knew that was already attached. Even though they locked up, she decided she wanted to catch feelings for a married man. So I don't feel too sorry for Chloe. Just get Chloe back safely, please. That's all I asked of y'all. Um, Brady, we know you was trying to catch Kristen before things got a whole lot worse. Things been a whole lot worse even before you put two and two together when you made Susan sign that card as Kristen and Susan behind put Susan and not put an S besides a K and put Kristen and put Susan besides Kristen. So she kind of told on herself and you kind of put two and two together. Brady, we understand you were trying to stop Kristen and nor stop her for getting herself in more trouble. You kind of can't stop Kristen because she don't trust you enough and she have problems within her own self and her own insecurities that she thought it was a great idea for me not to serve my time, find another sucker over here that's not too bright, let me use them, play as them since I already got a mask of them and a wig of them and teeth of them. Let me go ahead and sucker her in. Let her play this part. Let me get out, protect my husband from another woman that I think trying to move in on my man. See, Kristen got a problem within herself. She finally got you after all these years, and Brady, I don't think, and in her mind, I don't think she think that she can keep you happy or keep you without any woman looking at you or your wandering eye looking at another woman. She gonna end up killing you too, Brady. Didn't mean to say that in my video, but she gonna end up hurting you too, Brady, because it's kind of your fault too, because you kind of played into Chloe's feelings. I'm surprised you told her, no, I'm taken, I don't feel that way. I would commend you for, telling her, no, it ain't like that or whatever. But Brady, you do have a past of, going to the Nets when cheating, You got a woman, but if the next woman wander at you and you catch eyes with her, Brady, you got a history of cheating. Kristen got a history of everything under the sun. So Kristen got a problem with it with Kristen got a problem within herself. Yeah, Kristen got a problem within herself. You got a problem with cheating. So y'all should be together in the first place. After all these years, she lusted over you. Brady, you're not enough to stop that. I ain't gonna call the woman a nut, but you're not man enough to keep her satisfied. Even with her in prison, you'll think that she shouldn't have to worry about you. You'll have enough dealing with our daughter, but yet you open the door for Chloe to tell you how she really feel about you. I'm glad you didn't kind of play into those feelings, but then you did kind of play into those feelings. Now you looking at Kristen trying to stop her and her insecurities from going wild. So like I said, Kristen as a whole, she got her own demons she got the battle. And with you, Brady, you is no good for her anyways. You shouldn't be looking at her, to be quite honest with you. Once she done did that to your mother-in-law, then had your daddy, did all that stuff to her daddy, and then raped your brother, now you dating her. So I'm not surprised or shocked, and Brady, you will never be the woman that'll calm that tiger in her down. So at this point, whatever. But yeah, she gonna end up getting away again, or at least maybe get maybe a year or two added on. Cause I see trash not like I said when it comes to trash and slow Salem PD, we already know the hardened criminals always get away. The not so white collars, the oops, I did it, but I really didn't mean to do it. The ones that's innocent, but y'all sitting in the prison anyways, I want to throw the book at them, trash included. Those are the ones that always get the hard time. Now the hard criminals like your Orpheus, your Kristen, your Orphan, your Kristen, your Xander, give me some criminals. Orpheus, Kristen, I don't know. Ben got away kind of easy too. Abigail got away kind of easy, but those was mental illness, so they don't really count. But the hardened criminals managed to get away with little or less crime. Y'all finally got Vivian after all these years. I don't know why y'all didn't backtrack and get her for last year's crimes, which y'all didn't do that though. Y'all only got her for kidnapping Lonnie twins. And I bet you, if I put money on it, and with trash under the hem, I guarantee you, Vivian didn't get the right I promise you, Vivian didn't get the right time to fit her crime. I promise you, they probably numbed that down about maybe 3 to 4 years for Vivian. I bet you Vivian not going to end up serving her whole entire time, or Vivian got off a little ease or a little slap on the wrist. We going to send her to prison and let you know that, criminals don't play and we don't play in Salem. But I guarantee you, Vivian didn't get the time she should have got. I guarantee you, Orpheus probably didn't much get the time he should have. Kristen, well, if he would have survived, I bet you he wouldn't have got the time that he so deserved. Kristen, you see how easily they went on her. So I'm supposed to believe y'all going out the Bells, the Sammys, the Gabbies. Who else? The Sammys, the Gabbies, whoever else could, Bells. I bet you if it was any one of them, the little innocent people, I guarantee you y'all to throw the whole Salem library at them though. But the hard criminals, oh, they just get on their wrist, and that's it. Some be end up escaping and never been looked for or searched for or fined for. Don't have the FBI, nobody looking for them. But oh, these little white collar crimes, like I said, the Gabbies and the Bells, they get all the hard time. Like I said, hey, for you to be mayor, I am very highly disappointed in you. And you need to either leave as the mayor, or you need to get rid of Trash, who she pick and choose who she want to throw the book at and who she don't want to throw the book at. Like, hey, at this point, I am highly disappointed in you. I've been watching long enough to know that you need to get Trash out of there, and if you think Trash is a great fit as DA, you need to be behind her getting out of there too. Because it don't make no sense how much crime run through Salem. Look at Jan Spears. And Sean and Bell, especially you, Sean, what made you think that this nut was going to fall for that? Come on now. That kiss she gave you, that was a test. You failed because you didn't give in. You pushed her back and say, what the are you doing? So she was already on edge and said, why would you say that? You act like you didn't want it. Then you gonna play and pretend like, oh, no. It's just that we in public and I don't want public eyes on me, on us. And Bell already, doing time for killing Charlie, so I don't want her coming after us and have the whole public at us like that. Sean, if you were smart, you would have kissed her back and played even harder, but you didn't get the chance to do that because that doctor that tried to act like he's straight and narrow got Gwen over here being a drug mule for her. And Gwen, why would you even fall for that? You already told Jack the truth. Chad now know the truth. Why are you being a drug mule for this man again? Or you just like being blackmailed? You like a little bit of attention, so you'll take it that way too. I would have told him, tell. So, I already told Jack. Of course, Jack gonna tell Chad and gonna tell Abigail. So sooner or later, they all would know. So what you got on me now? That I kind of lied before I fell down a couple of pairs of stairs? So what you got on me, sir? And yes, Gwen, that man did want to have sex with you. He could sit there and pretend like he didn't want to. Yeah, don't nobody use those words and unless they do want to get in your pants. Them words he used, them was absolutely the words that a pervert would tell you just to get in your pants. Even if you don't like it, they'll enjoy it. That did sound like a pervert coming out of his mouth talking about something, you gonna do something for me. Oh, our relationship gonna change. He tried to use his words carefully once you caught him because you thought he was talking about sex-wise. Then when you called him out about that and told him, I'm not gonna do that with you, you got the wrong person. Then he tried to switch it around and say, oh, no. I didn't mean it like that. Yes, you did, pervert. Yes, you did. We heard your words. I even wind it back 2 times to make sure was you coming off as a pervert or was you trying to really get the nails to her. You wanted that woman goods and don't pretend like you didn't, sir. You came off as a straight pervert. You did not come off as somebody that got the goods on you. I want you to basically do this for me. If you don't do this, I got this and this number and all. Yeah, you was coming off as a pervert when you said that, sir. Ain't no taking those words back the way you said, yeah, I did that for you. Now you're gonna do that for me. I want you to do the. Yeah, you came off as a pervert, sir. Even if you didn't mean it like that, it came out perverted. Like you really wanted that woman body just to keep your secret, and I wouldn't put it past you. If you around here selling drugs out of the hospital, I wouldn't put nothing past you that you will sit there and try to use that woman for her body. So, I'm not surprised nor shocked. And Gwen, if this man got you selling drugs, pills precisely, why would you take those pills home? where anybody can, happen to knock over your purse, happen to your purse fall on the ground from a hanger or whatnot, and your purse can fall on the ground and there go a handful of pills in the envelope. You know what? We'll get the backstory of that and we'll find out who them pills really for. But Gwen, you crazy. I would have told that man how far he can go and where he can dive in. Chad, um, we gonna start with Abigail. Abigail, I try so hard that to try to give you a break. I do. But honey, that's a little weak in my opinion. That you gonna let your sister run you out of town like that. I don't care cause your sister taking over your daddy life and whatnot. The fact that you running out of town, you weak. Oh, I'm going to just stay with my mama for a while. I just need to get away. I'm not running from Gwen. I just need a little getaway. Technically, you running away from Gwen, even after you pushed her down them stairs. You still technically running away from your sister. Most women would sit there and fight. You always tend to resort and go the other way. Typical Abigail. When times get hard, the stuff get rough. Besides you staying there fighting, you would rather run and take the nearest exit. So I wasn't surprised or shocked when you said you going with your mom. You going to go to wherever your mom at. I'm not surprised or shocked by that. And Chad, you just proved my point again that you really don't love your wife the way you act and pretend like you do. Because even after Gwen went tumbling down them stairs, no, Abigail didn't push her, but Abigail kind of caused that accident. Whether she was pregnant or not pregnant or lost the baby then, Abigail kind of, didn't push that woman, but kind of made her look like, or it can look that way. Abigail up there, she rolling down the stairs. That can say a whole lot of things. So you just proved my point on why you really don't love Abigail the way you say you love Abigail. And I'm moving along. Um, Xander. Now Kristen is gonna get you right. Basically, she gave you a job to do. You can pay your hotel bill. Kristen basically gave you a job to do. You basically didn't have no choice because she put money in front of your face. One of your worst evils is money. She put money in your face. You basically did the job. Basically, you didn't complete the job. Sammy just basically doubled your banking account. Now, as Kristen let you enjoy that money or not is between Kristen. Kristen got a long reach, right? And you know that you got a little extra sum of money that Kristen gave you first and Sammy added on to that and Lucas. You may or may not enjoy that money because Kristen is gonna get you, buddy. I hope you plan on drinking yourself silly in that room you staying in. Because if you ever go out and Kristen, we know she got goons and people. Xander, you better hope and pray she never find out that you let Sammy and Lucas go. Because, baby, it ain't going to be good for you. And basically, you going to get exactly what you deserve at this point. Because you basically sat there and let the person that she wanted taken care of, you better let them run away scot-free. So, watch yourself, Xander. Watch yourself, Xander. Ben and Claire, I'm not surprised or shocked. Y'all been them together for so long. The Ben and Sierra, their connection, sooner or later, Claude was gonna be pulled off. Some kissing was gonna be involved. Sex almost happened, but being stopped this. How long do y'all think y'all gonna make somebody come together over one person? Now that that one person they had in common is not running away from her problem and gave being divorce papers, did y'all really think that they weren't gonna get to that moment where their clothes was almost off and they were both butt naked? Days y'all kind of did that. So I'm not understanding why you think we should be surprised or shocked about they was about to have sex. When I said that from the beginning, I see what y'all doing. Don't try it. And y'all tried it anyways with that kissing and pulling off each other's clothes. I told y'all from the jump, with them two being together that much, it was gonna happen. Now, Ben stopped himself this time. Ben can only be loyal to somebody so long before he make that mistake because his wife had an accident, don't remember him, don't want to remember him. She in South Africa with her ex. So if Ben ended up doing it, it's no longer Ben's fault. Really, it's not. In my eyes, it's not her fault. Y'all might see different, but in my eyes, they kind of pushed them together. Y'all kind of wanted that man to cheat on Sierra. Sierra kind of don't remember him. She remember him as a necktie killer. She runs away to South Africa with her ex-boyfriend. So bored feelings, remembrance, we already close, we already got a connection. What's next besides the hanky-panky? I mean, y'all kind of pushed them together anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised or shocked if they end up going all the way next time. Julie and Gabby, that whole scene was hilarious. I must admit, it was hilarious. I'm surprised that Gabby actually, fought hard for Abigail to stay, even though, they don't get along like that. I'm surprised and shocked that they actually taught, Gabby actually pushed hard for her, don't leave town, stay, fight for your husband, fight for your life. Why are you running away? Don't let her win. I'm surprised Gabby was there with her pom-poms, ready to cheer Abigail on, doing splits and somersaults for Abigail. I was surprised and shocked. I'm like, oh, okay, so they're going to end up being back friends again. We don't know how far friends they're going to be, but I can see them hanging around each other. They both got a common enemies, misery love company. So I wouldn't be surprised or shocked if they be calling each other besties again. Now, I was surprised when I saw Julie and Gabby actually getting along. Julie was being her normal self. Gabby wasn't here for that. They kind of talked about Gwen and that whole situation, and they kind of bonded over there. And, yeah, that was a shocking scene for me that it was Ashley sitting there talking. Ashley had a conversation with Ashley getting along. I'm like, oh, okay. I see what y'all doing. So now Julie and Gabby fit to be best friends right along with Abigail and Gabby. Oh, okay. Jan Spears and Sean, back to you. Your plan, you thought that was going to work because the doctor snitched on you? Because he tired of being played with? First it was Jan talking about she woke up this day when she really woke up way before that day and then snuck out the hospital room thinking she wasn't going to be caught on no camera. Then she got caught on the camera playing with that man. Then on top of it, here come Gwen lying to that man. That man had enough. So not only did he confront Gwen, he went to confront Jan, and Jan realized quicker in a hurry that she was being played, so now she holding poor Claire hostage. Claire, if you don't find your inner crazy and take care of her, I am completely done with you, Claire. Claire, let's go back to burning up stuff, Claire. Can we awaken that Claire? Because that Claire wouldn't be scared about, of a Jan Spears. She'll just set her on fire and go on about her little merry little way. Can we get the old Claire back for this one little moment? Besides sitting up there looking like a deer in headlights while, another insane person hold a gun out on them. Can we go back to that? No, we can't. Oh well, I tried, y'all. But anyways, though, y'all, that was it. That was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all morning and have a good weekend. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.